Let me ask you something, and don't lie. How many times have you sat down to study, opened the book, stared at the page, and somehow ended up on your phone 10 minutes later? Yeah, same. Here's the truth no one tells you. Most students don't fail exams because they're dumb. They fail because they study the wrong way. I used to think studying meant suffering, long hours, late nights, highlighting everything, reading the same page 5 times and remembering nothing. And then exam day comes. Your mind goes blank, your heart starts racing, and you think, bro, I studied, why can't I remember anything? That feeling hurts. So if you're stressed about exams, behind on your syllabus, or just tired of trying and still feeling unprepared, stay with me. Because today, I'm sharing 6 study tips that actually work. Not theory, not wake up at 5 a.m. nonsense, but things I wish someone told me earlier. And the last one? That one saved my grades. Let's kill a myth right now. Studying longer does not mean studying better. Most students sit for 4 to 5 hours, exhausted, distracted, half-focused, and call it hard work. That's not discipline, that's burnout training. Your brain works best in short, focused bursts. Here's what actually works. Study for 25 to 40 minutes, then take a 5 to 10-minute break. No phone scrolling during study, no just one reel. During the break, stand up, drink water, stretch, let your brain breathe. When I switched from long sessions to focused blocks, something crazy happened. I remembered more with less time. Think of your brain like a battery. You don't drain it to 0 and expect performance. You recharge it, then go again. If you're overwhelmed right now, don't ask, how long should I study? Ask, how focused can I be for the next 30 minutes? That one question changes everything. Be honest. How do you usually study? You read notes, highlight lines, nod your head like you understand, then close the book and forget everything. That's passive studying. It feels productive, but it lies to you. Your brain learns by doing, not reading. Here's a simple rule. If you're not forcing your brain to recall, you're not really studying. Try this instead. Read one topic, close the book, explain it out loud like you're teaching a friend. Write questions and answer them without looking. Yes, it feels harder. Yes, it feels uncomfortable. That's how you know it's working. The struggle is the signal. When I started testing myself instead of rereading, my confidence changed. I stopped guessing. I knew what I knew and what I didn't. And that makes exam prep way less scary, because clarity beats false confidence every time. Let's talk about the chapter you're avoiding. You know the one, the I'll do it later chapter, the hard one, the boring one, the scary one. Most students do the opposite. They start with what's easy. Why? Because it feels good. But here's the problem. Avoidance creates stress, and stress kills focus. That one unfinished topic sits in your head all day, even when you're studying something else. Try this rule. Start your study session with the hardest task, not the longest, the most uncomfortable. Even 20 minutes. Once it's done, your brain relaxes. Everything else feels lighter. I used to delay difficult subjects for weeks, and they haunted me. The moment I faced them first, my anxiety dropped. Discipline isn't about doing more. It's about doing what you're avoiding early. Let me guess. Your study space includes phone nearby, notifications on, messy desk, and you lying on your bed. And you expect focus? Your environment is either helping you or fighting you. You don't need a fancy setup, just follow these rules. Phone out of reach or another room, clean desk, only study materials, sit upright, same place every day if possible. Your brain loves patterns. When you study in the same setup daily, your mind switches into focus mode faster. When I fixed my environment, I stopped relying on motivation, because motivation is unreliable. Systems aren't. Make studying the easiest option, not the hardest. Here's a mistake almost everyone makes. They try to study everything equally. That's impossible. Exams don't test effort, they test priorities. Look at past papers, notice patterns, mark high-weight topics. Then do this. 70% time to important topics, 20% to medium ones, and 10% to low priority. Studying smart isn't cheating, it's strategy. I wasted so much time mastering chapters that barely came in exams. Once I focused on what mattered, my scores jumped. Not because I became smarter, because I became intentional. This one hurts to hear. All-nighters don't make you productive. They make you forgetful. Sleep locks in memory. No sleep, no retention. Instead of studying till 3 a.m., try revising key points, sleep, then wake up and do a quick recall. Your brain works while you sleep. I remembered more studying less just by sleeping properly. Grades don't improve when you sacrifice your health. They improve when your brain actually works. So let's recap. If you want to study better, not longer, use focused study blocks, test yourself, don't just read, start with what you avoid, fix your environment, prioritize smartly, sleep like it matters, because it does. Tonight, don't change everything. Just pick one tip. Try it for 30 minutes. That's it. If this helped you, share it with a friend who's stressed about exams. Comment which tip you'll try tonight. I read them. You're not lazy. You're just learning how to study properly. Let's level up together.